Hello, everybody, and welcome to another match in the Relay Cup 2. Today's match is gonna be another interesting match because we have three Polish players in two different teams, so there's gonna be some spice going on there. And with me today is gonna be Yuxter. Hello.
Hi, Automat, and hi, chat.
Hello.
Three
Hello,
Polish people,
everybody.
that's fun to watch. No wonder why you signed up to commentate.
That was like the match for me to commentate. Okay, that was the
Heck yeah.
match.
Heck yeah.
Had to be done. So it's gonna be a really interesting match because we have Malon and Hofik from Polish side on the Magnificent 3 and Lacking Toe supporting them. Joining in for 1.7, and we have Nova, Fikas, and Rain. And Fikas is Polish man here, so we have a little bit of Polish derby here, and we're gonna start off from 1.7. And there's gonna be pretty straightforward. See, look at this: a village,
Yeah.
lava pool, and a pyramid. That's correct.
Yeah, that's some great structure proximity there.
It really is. And there are some even. Oh, there's a creeper from Dazed. Okay, hello. He's even destroyed. Oh, that was actually pretty smart because the creeper could have just. Yeah, that
pass
could
on
have
it in.
happened. Could have happened, actually.
That's smart for sure, yeah.
So he's going for the pyramid first, but the Lacking Toes is actually just creating his tools here, which I don't know if it's the faster play. I always opt to just go for a pyramid first if it's close enough for me. And in 1.7 it's even more, I think, beneficial because the pyramid is so good for your start. You can just know already how many tools you have, how many diamonds, and as we can see there is 8 iron and 3 diamonds, so there's gonna be probably a diamond sword and a diamond shovel in the game in this series right here. So already we are beginning with two very much different approaches from the game, from the overworld, which could be actually pretty close.
I believe Lacking Toast didn't spot the pyramid when he first spawned in, and that's why he went to front load the wood and stone tools.
That could have been the case, but yeah, could have been. It's always possible that you just don't scout on your F5 enough on the beginning. It actually it happened to me on the other tournament not so far ago. When I was practicing, I was like, okay, I need to practice just looking around. Okay. Yeah, because players are playing on the same seed, of course, the same data pack / mod, which standardized RNG of blazes and endermans drop from for them, and so that is they're gonna have similar seeds and similar chances to win these seeds. And already we can see Lacking Toast just getting his wool from this pyramid. So he's gonna have 26 wool. That's a lot of actually backup, I think. And he created actually iron sword, which is surprising for me because I thought that diamond sword is much better in 1.7, but maybe the diamond pickaxe is a little bit better. Maybe it's a playstyle difference right here, so I'm not gonna judge here. But as we can see, Dazed is gonna be pretty close to maybe entering here, or does he want to kill some animal first? Oh, he's gonna go for the chickens, so I think Lacking Toe is gonna be first in the nether here.
Yeah, Rain or something is in chat. They are the 1.16 player for Team feinclap, and their message was, "Nova, please don't make a diamond pick." So yeah, fortunately they made a diamond pick, so hopefully it doesn't cost them too much with the blaze fight and mining. What's it? Mining gravel. I believe that's what the third diamond should be used for, to craft a diamond shovel. Is that correct?
Yeah, that could be correct, but I didn't actually notice how many gold they have, because if you have enough gold, actually you can just make 3 or even 2 golden shovels. And there,
that's
we
true.
can see that that on feinclap's POV Nova already crafted a golden shovel, so he's gonna be good. And Lacking Toes didn't craft his because he's still having most of his tools before he entered his pyramid here. but he's gonna enter the Nether pretty soon. And actually, Nova is not so far behind because he's beginning to create the Nether portal right now. So it's gonna be pretty close entry.
Yeah, and if they're entering the Nether this early, we should expect them to
Ooh, what a
be done with
spawn.
Blaze Rods. Oh my god, Blaze Rods before the first night.
That has to be the first night Blazer for sure, man. Like
Surely.
if drop's not gonna troll you, that should be. It's not the perfect spot to spawn because you have to travel a little bit to get to your spawner, but Lackington's already spotting it. He's maybe just looking for some terrain to get into it. And he's gonna bridge a little bit, and he's gonna be probably fine. And Nova's taking pretty similar route here, so it's gonna be alright. They have both a lot of food, 38 carrots, 39 carrots from these players, so food's not gonna be problem here. And yeah, Toast is gonna be first to enter the spawner. Actually collected some bricks to shield to probably build a shelter a little bit.
Yeah, that's just...
But he didn't do it because he didn't have time for it. Now he's gonna just do it right now. Yeah, these 2 blocks are really good. He's just gonna jump and they're not gonna hit you.
Do we ever see runners craft golden carrots in this version if they have spare gold? Or do you think they will just stick with regular carrots for this match?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not I'm not a 1.7 player, but when I played it maybe
I see,
8
yeah.
months ago, I have never crafted a golden carrot here.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think it even because on 1.7 the obvious problem is that it's just your regeneration of health is really slow, and I don't
Yeah,
think that golden carrot is gonna help you with this. So,
I see.
but look at this forced race in here for
Oh
Toast. Oh my
boy!
god, it's gonna be out really soon. I think he's gonna even create
Yeah,
his
already has 6 rods at
yeah.
6.5 minutes. 7 rods at 6.5 minutes.
That's gonna
Holy.
be sub 7 leaf from Nether. That's gonna be really good time, and he's gonna have plenty of time to build his tower. So he's in a really favorable position here. His blaze spawns were really good. Oh, and
Oh!
Taste Nova been hit
Oh
by a
no!
gas in midair. He tried to save himself, but this block clutch was a little bit too late, and now he has to reset the whole seed. There's no other
Oh
option because all
no!
his stuff just burned, and now it's a 7-minute timeless, maybe 6 minutes because he already know a bunch of the seed. But ouch, that really helps. And there's a creeper
The same
again.
creeper still there.
Same creeper. Oh my god! And actually blow up Strat from Nova. Totally intentional. So
Oh
yeah,
boy.
that's gonna hurt him, and that's gonna be really stressful for him. But on the other side, actually, Toast having some problems to getting to his Nether portal back, and now he's here, so it's all good for him. He's gonna be really comfy with his time to build his tower, so it's really favorable position for him,
Yeah.
for sure.
Do we know if 2 render distance works in version 1.7? Like if there's a gas shooting at you, can you lower your render distance?
I don't think so.
I
A few
see.
days ago, when I was practicing with my team, we tried this and kind of didn't work. So yeah, the chat is confirming that it doesn't work. So you just can't do this.
I see.
You're on your own. There's no cheating in this way.
No cheating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said that Tosk has really he's really comfortable with his time, but he still has to collect all of his blocks to build a
Yeah.
tower. Of course, he did spawn in a pyramid seed, so he could have just used TNT to destroy some blocks. But we remember that there's a Nether Fortress spawn, so he can't actually destroy Netherrack for it. I think it's a valuable option for just to destroy sand with your TNT. You should be fine with it, but yeah, gotta be careful with sand because if I recall correctly, Enderman can take the sand, so yeah, should be careful.
Yeah. What's the percent chance that TNT drops the items that it breaks for this version? Was it like 30%?
I don't know actually.
30%. Okay, yeah. Chat confirms it's 30%, 20 to 30%. So yeah, I guess it makes sense to you break leaves in this version if like 100% of the blocks don't drop like in later versions. But yeah.
And we can see that Toast is beginning to build his tower. He crafted 3 chests, so I'm really curious where he's gonna use his chest in this build. I'm not very familiar with 1.7 towers, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm always really interested in how they build this.
Can someone confirm in chat if Toast is creating the SSD tower or like the newest tower? Or like it's OBT, I see. I had a feeling that Toast substituted a block with the chest, but yeah, let's hope that this will still work for the design of the tower.
The one thing I know for sure that Toast is top player 1.7, so I know he knows what he's doing, that's for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
So that's gonna be really interesting. And his time is almost perfect actually, 10:40, and he's gonna place his bet pretty soon, finishing the building of his tower. And on the Nova side, he's started the overload once again. He's kinda already collecting his leaves actually, so he's gonna just do it like this. Preparing for building a tower already before entering the Nether. I just hope that the same situation is not gonna happen again for him, because that would be devastating for sure. But I'm not gonna curse anything. Okay, I'm just a very cool commentator. Okay, I'm really player friendly. I'm not gonna say anything from that point on. You can take it from me.
I think Toast put a lot of his items in the chest so that when he drops into the pit to check his pearl count, it'll be easier to tell like how many pearls he's collected. Like he doesn't have to like open up his inventory, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah. If it's gonna land into his hotbar, yeah, that's actually pretty smart. I like it, and he's gonna burn here, and there's no water, so maybe he's gonna do an elevator for his items. Is that
maybe
a thing
he has
actually?
the water bucket. Maybe he has a water bucket in his chest on the surface, so maybe he might MLG water bucket clutch.
Oh, really cool actually.
Yeah, it would be. I've never seen that in a run before, so that'll be really cool to see.
So there's a 12th minute, and he's beginning his Enderman hunt here. So we're gonna see how's RNG gonna treat him right now. There's his first Enderman, and the only for now. The only one. And on the Nova side, he's entering the Nether again. That's gonna be 6-minute entry, but with everything he's gonna need for building a tower. So if he's gonna get a quick split in the Nether, it's gonna be not a bad time for him actually.
Nova's almost catching up with their progress from where they last died in the seed. Now back again at the fortress. Let's hope that this time they're able to farm the blaze rod safely.
When you said the word safely, I just briefly looked at oh no, the first roll just dropping down. Oh no. I briefly looked at Locking Toast POV, and I saw his death screen. I was like, did just Nova died? I was just scared for a millisecond here, but yeah, obviously he's still alive and well doing. It's sad that his first rod just dropped into the lava, but yeah, that thing happened. That was a stray blaze here, and he's doing some. Oh, and there's a second death. Not like this. Doesn't look good again.
Fortunately, the items are most likely all of their items are still at the fortress, not burned in lava, so
that
able to choose their items this time.
That shouldn't be a big of the timeless. There should be like maybe half a minute timeless actually, so it's not this bad compared to the other one when he had to reset the whole match here. And yeah, he's gonna come back to the blaze spawner, and there's still this magma cube here. Oh my god. It looks like all of his items gonna be here, so he should be fine. But there's still the wither skeleton here. God, please. Oh, I'm sorry. So I should just call. How should I do it? Because I'm sorry. I'm not speaking English this good to know this. Ah, okay, thank you. Okay, so sorry for that. So they're gonna have a pretty serious problems here because is it gonna be another death? Oh, one heart. Okay.
Oh wow.
One heart and oh no! Come on! I just said he's not gonna die. Please.
Oh, he gets sniped right as he comes around the corner by the blaze that was spawned at the spawner. Oh man.
Oh, that's a shame. But again, it's not a big of a deal because they still are in a good situation. Their items aren't burned at all, so I think there's still a chance that he could leave the Nether with at least a few rods here, but the other minute passes and it's not looking good for them. On the other hand, Lacking Toast is still hunting his Endermans. He's gonna check for the pearls. Actually doing a pause.
9 pearls. Yeah. We see 9 pearls on Toast's screen there.
Yeah, I think he tried to pause in a good time window so he can see his inventory probably. I think that was the strat here, but he didn't time it well. But still, 9 pearls, he noticed, so should be fine, should be leaving maybe at 17th minute probably. It all depends if the Enderman's gonna be kind enough to spawn here. And as we can see, Nova's gonna leave the Nether. I don't know if they have any... No, they have no...
it's because it's nighttime now. Like, it's approaching nighttime, so that's their priority. They're probably going to start building their tower since...
that was the correct play here, of course, but seeing that they still have no pearls here, it's not gonna be a fast run still. But there's still a chance that he's gonna catch up. He's gonna start building here. They're gonna start building his tower right now, so we're gonna see how different it's gonna be from Lacking Toast tower. I think it's gonna be pretty similar.
Looks like the same design, I believe.
Probably, yeah. Crafting some ladders and a bed, and now Lacking Toast 14 pearls. Nice. So he's gonna leave right now. It's gonna be all good.
Apparently Days Nova does no F3 for this version.
Oh, that's interesting. Actually, in 1.7, where do you need your F3 actually? Maybe only when you are triangulating actually? To see...
I think when they're triangulating and also like when they're building their towers, because often I believe runners check their Y values, yeah.
Yeah, I know they can either just take the Y values or just count how many blocks they have, or just start from a stack of blocks and then just remember how many blocks you have to build until some certain point, and you have to play the ladder, etc. So
that is true.
Here's the first Eye of Ender from Lacking Toast. Hopefully it's not gonna be too far of a journey for him. And I think
Days Nova has ran out of hunger. I'm assuming that runners don't die in this difficulty.
On easy difficulty, you should have 5 hearts without your hunger, so they're gonna be fine.
Okay, that's good to hear.
But yeah, just no hunger is pretty scary, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw on Toast's screen that she was able to MLG just by like falling into the the block where the chest was. Like they didn't have to MLG or anything. They just fell down the hole and they
Yeah,
didn't take any damage.
Yeah, he just placed the bed and just used this 3-second invulnerability. So that you're not just taking the damage after you
I
die
see.
to just fall down. It's when I first heard about it, it was wow. The 1.7
Yeah, that
runners are
makes
so
sense.
smart, dude. Yeah, and as we can see, Toast actually was able to collect strings for his bow, so he's gonna be all right entering the end in a couple of minutes. And the only thing he has to do is find a stronghold, mine some flint because he still has 0 flint, and
Never
should
mind,
be
Nova uses Nerf 3.
Oh. Well, there's a little bit of no
Apparently Nova forgot to place down water at the bottom of the pit because they forgot to get a water bucket.
Yeah,
according to chat.
there was a lava bucket in the inventory. That's right. So probably if they knew the trick that Lacking Toast used, they could just use this trick, I guess, the same trick. But I've seen in, I think maybe yesterday's match, that somebody was struggling to do this method. So I hope that this runner just knows his stuff here, and he's gonna get his items without any problems. And I think Lacking Toast should be getting closer to the stronghold. He's gonna enter the ring in a couple of seconds, actually. So the stronghold proximity should be reduced right now, and he should be able to triangulate it pretty soon.
Yeah, on really good pace. In the ring, like almost in the ring at 21 minutes in time.
It's a really good pace if we are talking about tournaments, of course. When you are playing pretty much safe as you can, and still have this good time is always a good indicator. And he's probably throwing a pearl, but it's still going straight. So here comes the first break, but he has 14 pearls and 7 blaze rods, so he's gonna be all right. The only problem could be if there's 3 breaks and 0 eye, which I hope it's not gonna be a case this time. It always can happen with vanilla RNG, but hopefully it's not gonna be the case. No shot, it's gonna be case. And the case is gonna be that he's really close to stronghold. He already passed it, so that's gonna be the last Eye of Ender throw in a couple of seconds to just ensure where this stronghold is. And here it comes, and it's pretty close. So he's gonna know where to dig down, and it's gonna be enter the stronghold pretty soon. He's gonna just make sure that he's in the right place. He has the margin of error here. Still only one eye has broken, so it's all good for him. And I hope he's gonna craft some golden shovels, please, for this. for his gravel, please.
I believe they have around 15 arrows if I saw correctly. I'm not sure.
Does he have already arrows? Oh, okay.
They just crafted the arrows right before they started digging down. Yeah.
Okay, so I missed that actually.
Oh, and it's 2-eye. Great.
2-eye, nice. Yeah, he has arrows, so I just missed that. So he's all right. And that's the nether entry, 23 minutes, pretty good time. And not so many taros, I think, so could be a good end fight. That wasn't a good angle from this dragon, who was a little bit too far to the left, but still a little bit of damage inflicted to this boss fight, right? I'm always laughing when I'm thinking about it, like the Ender Dragon should be like the hardest boss in Minecraft, and we're just killing it in 3 minutes, right?
We just get a wool and planks.
Get some wool, man. Have you ever heard of beds? Oh my god!
Oh,
this entity cramming! Oh my god!
Did the dragon get moved by the Enderman?
Yes, there were too many Endermans and dragons. Just there's no place for me. Okay, gonna take a turn to the right. Surely. So I was a little bit unlucky. 2 charges. Not dealing too much damage actually. Dragon is healed. At full HP right now. Nova still trying to get his Enderman pearls. 17th minute for them, and doesn't look good because we know that they still have to go back to the Nether and get all their rods. On the other hand, Lacking Toast is already in the end, and he's gonna have a really big chance to finish the game first. I don't know what
The dragon isn't cooperating, it seems.
Yeah, actually, what could happen that he doesn't finish the game right now? Like, he can die, of course, by the dragon, but he can also, I think, run out of beds, maybe.
Run out of beds and arrows could be a case, yeah. And if the crystals are still up, then the dragon can obviously regenerate.
Yeah, I know that some runners just don't kill all the crystal because they can just use them as a backup if all of their beds are gone. There's an Enderman that he hit on accident, probably.
I believe so, yeah.
But
those were some really good. Yeah, those were some really good bad damages by.
Yeah, but there were 2 beds, right?
Yeah.
My God, is it gonna be a 4-bed actually? From this point?
A 4-bed pre 1.9. That'll be very impressive.
Oh my God, it's gonna be! What a damage! Let's go!
Cheers damage, holy.
It's gonna be a 4-bed. I'm not gonna count the first bed, which was a really awful angle, not gonna lie. And the dragon's gonna approach him for the last time. Yes, there it is. It's gonna be a 26-minute time from Lacking Toast, so a very good beginning for the Magnificent Three, and yeah, that's a really decent start for them. And looking that the Nova is still farming their pearls, and the night actually ended. Yeah, it doesn't look so good for them. You still have to go through the Nether, and the Malon is starting the 1.14/15. I think it's 14 actually for them. Not sure though. But still, the seed's gonna be the same for both of the runners. There's Village and Dark Oak on the right, so we all know what's gonna happen in the middle of the run. And there's actually, I didn't notice this pyramid here. It was pretty much well hidden from us. But it's on the way to the village. So
Nova, because they forgot to place on the water bucket, they're having to mine sand by hand so that they can fall down this hole and pick up their items.
That's gonna be a little bit of timeless, but fortunately there's a lot of sand here, so it's gonna be not a big of a deal for them. And looking at the Malon's perspective, yeah, he's gonna begin his main version here. He's a very good player, for sure, world record contender here. Holding on this version a Polish record, and was actually holding last year the Polish record in 1.16 too, so
oh wow.
We know that he's a good player in both versions, but I think he's playing 1.15 for quite a while and just maining this version, and I'm not actually surprised because he's really good at it. He's really consistent with it. And just going back to the classic strat is gonna be probably pretty fun for him. Nostalgic, maybe.
1.14 is quirky.
Oh! Why did you say that, man? I was supposed to be deathless.
1.14 is quirky. Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the golem was too close, too long of arms, right? But yeah, that's again not a big deal. He's really close to the village. The village is really close to Dark Oak actually, which is surprising for a desert village, I think. So it looks like a very good seed at this moment.
Yeah, I was about to say, 1.14 doesn't have the optimization that 1.15 has when it comes to item grouping. So when we saw Malin blowing up the temple, instead of having like stacks of 64 of cut sandstone, they had like multiple stacks of just blocks all over the place, and
Yeah, so that's a little bit of
that's
inconvenient, right?
yeah.
You just have to collect everything, every single one. It's not optimal, for sure, but it's in the long run, it's not a big of a deal, fortunately.
Malin making use of the pressure plate that came from the temple to mine gravel.
Hey, using his resources,
Yeah.
limited resources, pretty smart. And now there's gonna be a problem because he didn't spot his lava pool. And I
Oh.
think he's not running in the right direction. He should go back to the village and look from this place for a lava pool. It's gonna be probably to his right, to his left, I mean, yes, and he spotted it, so it's gonna be close to the village. Not a big of a deal because he didn't try to maybe dig down for a nether entry, which I know for sure that someone has already tried in the past. The
Nova
tournament.
is only at 2 blaze rods, and they're surrounded by blazes on all sides, with many of them just floating in the middle of the many of them floating away.
There's a ghast again, please.
Another ghast.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, but still they're using their time to mine gravel for flint, so it's good use of your time here. And this blaze, oh my god, this blaze over lava. You're not gonna get a rod from it. So there's no point of killing it, but if you're not gonna kill it, it's just gonna annoy you for the rest of this run.
Yeah, pre 1.9 is definitely the hardest version to kill blazes of the 3 categories, since in 1.14 you can craft a shield if you have like extra iron, and and in 1.16 you can receive fire rats from piglin barters.
And even if you get hit, you still can just eat your food and restore your HP pretty fast. And on 1.7, it's not a case. Oh my god, this place is so close to him. Oh, the glaze behind him! Behind him!
Well, that's their 5th rod, so as long as they clutch up, they should be able to get all 7 rods very soon.
They are clutching it pretty good. I think with these 2 blazes, they could be out pretty soon. And actually, if you look at Malan's screen, he's entering his fortress.
And got 6 rods. Oh, they're leaving all 6 rods.
Yeah.
Unless if they already crafted some into powder.
I don't think so. They just need to be fast, right? Because of this death, so they know they are behind right now. So that's the thing here. And while the Nova is leaving the Nether, the Malon is entering. Actually, Nova's still having some problems. Oh, and there's a 7th rod actually.
There's 7th rod, nice.
They know that they're safe right now. We remember that it's a 2i, so it's not gonna be a big deal if it was a 2, if it was a 6 rod leaf. So it's all good for them, and they can actually start leaving the Nether, and they don't have to build a tower right now. They just can go.
Yeah.
Oh, only 12 pearls though. Ooh, that could have been a problem if we didn't know that there is a 2i. So it's gonna be probably not a problem for this player. So the journey is gonna begin, and Malon is in the Nether. He found his spawner pretty quick. Actually, I've seen him just contemplating which spawner to choose, because there was, I think, further away one spawner and was probably at a worse position for him to be on, and actually taking some damage right now. It's gonna be down to 3 hearts, maybe 2.5, maybe 2. But yeah, 1.14 with a quick healing, it's not gonna be a big problem for him. So
looks like Malin had to lower his render distance too, so that he could perhaps unload some blazes or gas.
I don't think it works on this version too.
Oh, really? Okay, I
Probably
see.
not. But he's gonna leave, actually. Oh no, he's gonna go for another spawner because the the situation at the other spawner is just not looking good for him. Doesn't want to risk his death here, so he's just gonna take his another place he can hunt his blazes, which is a pretty good strat here. He's on 4 roads right now, so still a lot of work to be done here. Still 3 roads to be collected. And Nova... What are they doing, actually? Maybe looking for... chickens? I don't know. It looks like they are confused a little bit. For sure not looking for wood because... for food, because carrots, obviously.
Yeah, not looking for gravel either. Oh no. And where did Malin spawn? That doesn't look like the spawn. Is that the spawn that the runners were supposed to spawn in? Because I remember there being a desert.
Maybe he just spawned on the other side of this hill.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
there was a spawn on a hill. So it's just, yeah, this is another, just a different kind of a place, a little bit, a couple of blocks away. But how did he die? Did he just... The blaze just kill him?
I believe it was just like a bunch of blazes fireballing him.
Ouch.
Yeah,
And
unfortunately.
he was actually so close to finishing his nether split, and now with this death, as I said earlier, the previous death to the golem at the beginning wasn't a big of a deal, but now it's gonna actually cost him some time. We know that Nova's still he's still they're still behind, of course, but
Yeah,
it's not
giving
gonna
them
last forever.
Yeah, giving them an opportunity to catch up a little bit here, and if they're able to make grounds with the following 2 versions, and even with Nova, if they're able to have a quicker end fight, they could definitely make up some time here. Oh boy, that's a lot of skeletons and wither skeletons on Malin's screen there. The zombie piglins were aggroed on the skeleton that likely
The
wasn't
pigman's
there.
gonna join the fight. They're gonna defend his human. And yeah, the 3.5 hearts on Malin's side. But his items are in here, so he's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all good for him. He's gonna just collect them all. It's a 10-minute lag, actually.
Oh, lag. Oh boy. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I thought the inventory was full for some reason, but obviously not. Still 4 blaze rods. But there's no time pressure like in 1.7. He doesn't have to go out just because there's a nighttime right now. Because he still needs to just sleep during the nighttime to actually have a daytime for his trades, so he can trade with the villagers. So he can just stay here and farm his blazes. And he's still on 4 blaze rods, I think. Yeah, 4 blaze rods still. Not such a good race as we can see here. Pretty tough. And Nova actually, I think I recognize this terrain. Yes, they are approaching the stronghold, and yeah, I think they are above a stronghold right now. So after another throw of an Eye of Ender, they're gonna know that portal room is really close. That's what we should see in a second. Please, hello. You're in the ring. You gotta check it. Hello.
I believe
They're gonna
Malin
check
has
it. They're
6
gonna
rods
check it.
now, so that's pretty cool.
And I is coming back, so and information is finally here. And Malin's just praying to have this 7th rod, just praying to 1 blaze spot, and it's gonna be actually enough. So Malin's gonna leave the nether, all his resources, and hopefully he's not gonna die because I see wither skeletons here. But he's gonna pathfind to his nether portal pretty easily, so it's gonna be all good for him. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good for Team Magnificent 3.
Is it just in version 1.7 where the player's hitbox is like way over their heads? Or is that also like the case in 1.8?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure that's the pre 1.9 issue for sure.
I see.
So Noah's gonna sleep the night. Not gonna risk any creeper or skeleton incidents here, which is a good play, of course.
Only 1.7, okay. Thanks, Infume.
And Malon's gonna collect his bed to sleep the night, actually. He had a bed before in his inventory, but he probably forgot about it. But look at this Dark Oak proximity.
Oh my gosh.
5 blocks away from a village.
The
And
pre
11
1.9
TNT.
proximity and the 1 point, like the proximities on these two seats have been amazing for these runners. Definitely
Yeah,
god seats if they were provided in RSG runs.
true. They look really good. The overworld and the nethers are very good. And with 11 TNT, you don't have to look this much at where are you gonna blow up your TNT. So you're actually pretty chill with this. Just remember not to just place the TNT in a stupid positions, I guess. not optimal at all. So 3 spiders here. Okay, dude. And oh no, his axe actually broke. That just shows us how long of a blaze fight it was for him. So many
Noah
blazes
is
to kill.
digging down. Did you remember if their dig down coordinates were close to what Toast had? Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't look, but there's a stronghold, but it's not a portal room, unfortunately. They're gonna dig down or just gonna go this way. Oh, not hitting a portal room is always kind of scary.
At least we do have the stronghold, so
Yeah.
unfortunately this version doing stronghold nav is much difficult and a lot less consistent, especially because I believe doors can be like facing wrong directions. Like like there's not doors that face towards starter staircase or anything. I believe it's just random. Yeah.
Man, actually, I think Nova's using this new tech with pie chart when you can just pie chart the portal room.
Oh, are they doing preemptive?
Yeah, probably
navigate.
yes, because I've seen they're using the pie chart for it, so probably that is the case here. Some iron in the chest, but that's not gonna be useful. And there's actually
Nice. Yeah.
a portal room here. It's a good old 2i, so I'm gonna be fine. Skeleton's gonna be defeated, and with some preparations, finally we're gonna see an end enter from feinclap perspective. Mal, on the other hand, is gonna be leaving the Dark Oak Forest to start their trades.
They're very low on health. Let's hope that they have enough.
Oh no! The Enderman doesn't look good. Okay. They try to be fast, but maybe it's gonna be too fast.
Oh, they still haven't crafted their beds and everything else and their arrows, so that's why they got their crafting table up. But then in the process, accidentally looked at an Enderman.
Yes, and I think they're just waiting for Carrot to be eaten. But
I believe, yeah.
Oh my god.
We just have to also hope that the dragon doesn't charge Nova here. And yeah.
And yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Commentator.
I wish they were aware.
I've actually seen hitbugs just entering the Nova's hitbugs, and this crafting table actually not working for them. I think they tried to right-click it and it's not working for some reason. Is it the thing that the glitch that we were talking about in a previous
Uh-oh.
match, maybe yesterday, that if you enter the
Okay,
and
nice.
if you
Okay,
enter
they're
the
able
end
to access
with
the inventory.
shift clicked, it's gonna be still crouched or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard of that as well. I think that's what happened. But yeah, according to I believe XLoreX in chat, Nova didn't mean to go through the end portal that quickly. They were just going to start crafting, but then accidentally fell into the portal, and that's why they don't still have the items crafted.
Yeah, that explains the problem here because I've never seen a player purposely just entering the end before they crafted all their stuff. They need to defeat the dragon 1.7 or 1.8. So it's gonna be a third crafting table actually?
Yeah, they were unable to access one of the crafting tables.
Oh my god,
That's so weird.
it's so scuffed. But here we come, some arrows finally. Please have time, please, dragon, no charge this time. And still a bow to be crafted. Oh my god, that's a scary end fight right here. That's a scary boss fight actually.
Alright, 7 beds, 24 arrows, water bucket ready, and 11 carrots. Let's hope that this end fight goes well for Nova.
Still can't access the crafting table. It's gonna be the fifth one, I think. Oh no! The only thing they have to do is crouch, I think, to fix this bug. But oh my god, and there's a dragon charging them. No! Not again. And
Malin's
finally,
throwing
the bow.
his 9 now, I believe. Yeah.
Finally, the final thing to craft is done. So here comes the real end fight right now. The
Oh,
dragon is charging again, but that wasn't a good angle, not at all. And Nova wasn't prepared for sure.
Malin grabbing beds before making their trek to the stronghold ring. And grabbing some food as well.
Yeah, he has 14 pearls, so he's all good to leave actually pretty soon. He has 5 beds right now. And actually a lot of string to create more beds, so he's all right, all fine. I think, yeah, he already checked his angle because he's running in some direction. It looks like it, so that's gonna be the case here. And still no beds, no bed hits for Nova actually.
Oh, did the beds not work because of the
Oh
crowd
no!
bug?
That could be the
Oh,
case. Yeah, you can't right click them.
please tell me that they will uncrouch
Yeah, please
eventually.
hit a shift key. Please, please, somebody tell them. Oh my god. Okay, the dragon is not gonna cooperate again,
Debated.
but oh, we hate to see it. So scarfed. Oh no! And then bow hit canceling the charge. How scarfed? How more scarfed can this be actually? Everything's just going wrong, and it's not necessarily the Nova's fault here. But yes, the bet's finally working. So here we go. The first bet hit really good actually. Quarter of HP of the dragon. Just taken away. Good hit on a crystal. And again, just a dragon just shielding their crystals with his own body. Amazing strategy from Mrs. Dragon, actually.
Nova making good aim at the crystals there. Went 3 for 3, I believe,
Yeah,
in
it's
the last
really
3 arrow
clean.
hits.
When the dragon just charging at the really wrong times with really bad angles, so it's not gonna be a quick end fight. Not at all. Hopefully, the dragon's gonna cooperate soon, but as we can see, there's still only one bet being hit. And that's a good arrow, but it's not gonna transfer to a dragon charge. Not now. And the dragon's charging, and you're gonna be ready. That's another good hit on the dragon. half of HP is already taken, and is it gonna be another charge? Oh no!
Oh
It's
no.
gonna be destroyed, but it's still alright. The bed's been recovered, so all good. And another charge from this person. Oh my god, that was such a good hit. I think even better than Lacking Toast hit, the third hit on this dragon, and just a matter of time that Nova's gonna finish this end fight. And
I
maybe...
believe this is the new dragon tech that was posted in the Discord recently, like where they
the
prevent,
elevator bed, right?
or
To
like
get it
they
higher.
have the dragon keep on charging so that they take more damage or something.
Oh, just turning the 90 degrees, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's really interesting tech. I've never seen it in action. Maybe just didn't recognize it, but it sounds like a really interesting tech right here. And just waiting for the last charge, and the dragon's not cooperating again. That's just unlucky right now. But it should be done soon. Hopefully, we're gonna see Ficas in a minute begin his version.
Is Malin still not in the ring, as we see on their screen?
I think
Or
it's the beginning of
perhaps
the ring.
just got in the ring. Okay.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the ring. 1000 blocks on his side and 600 on the z-axis, so it's gonna be really close. He's using Ninja Brain bot, of course, so there's not gonna be a big of an error locating the stronghold. And the dragon still didn't charge. What the hell? Yes, thank you, dragon. Finally, we have our champion Novas finishing the seed. It was a hard journey, but they did it, and it was really good end fight. I really enjoyed the bad hits. They were really, really good. But nonetheless, it was a 50-minute 1.7 match from feinclap, which transferred to just... Yeah, Ficas just gotta go fast right now, really fast. And I know for sure that Ficas is a good player, but he's more consistent than fast, I'm gonna say. So I don't know if he's gonna be faster than Malon in this version. He could shave off some minutes, but still it's not gonna be enough if Malon's gonna continue on his journey to the stronghold without any mistakes, actually.
Malin finds a horse midway through traveling to a stronghold, but I believe that's a slow horse from what I see. I don't think it's much faster than sprinting speed.
Maybe it wasn't fast, and there's not a good terrain for a horse because he's gonna enter the forest pretty soon, so yeah, the horse had to be abandoned. Pretty sad for a horse, having his friend for just a couple of seconds and then just...
I think they're taking it with
Oh,
them.
no way! The redemption
Building a
arc!
bridge for it.
Let's go! We're happy now! No way! I thought he was abandoning it, but it was just creating a bridge for him. Yay! Dude, I'm just happy. I'm just happy for a horse right now. I don't know why. So the horse is gonna be used. In this terrain, it's actually beneficial to have a horse.
For sure, yeah.
Jump, actually, so it's really good. But the ocean's gonna begin pretty soon. I think he knows the coordinates for
And
his...
there's the ocean.
And
That's
there's the ocean.
Yeah.
Unevitable, unfortunately. And it's quite far away, this stronghold. He's gonna approach the middle of the ring soon.
Yeah, approaching coordinates 1500, 1000 at the moment.
Oh,
We'll
he
see.
didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't have a good measurements, apparently. There's one break, but we remember he has 14 pearls, so it's all good for him. I don't think that his first two eyes broke at all, so yeah, he should be fine. And the eye actually changed his direction a little bit, so could be good.
Yo, room subscribe to the channel. Tier 1 subscription. Let's go.
Yo,
Thank you,
let's
Room.
go.
Yeah, lots of Back. Oh wait, we're back on terrain, back on land here for Malin. From Dark Oak Forest to Birch Forest to Ocean, and now back to Birch Forest again.
Maybe he's gonna do an all advancement, just all woods maybe.
All logged percent along the way.
Oh, there's 1.15 strat. There's a shipwreck. Actually, the fish blocking his boat. Yeah, it's still quite far away. He just taking the. He just wasn't following his angle, I guess. This much.
Youth Chaos also subscribed. Yay! Let's go.
Yo.
2 subscriptions. Nice. Oh, almost ruined his lava lake there for a ficus. But picked up the waters just in time before it spread into the lava lake.
So he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be entering the Nether for his team, and we're gonna see some seconds of his loading screen. It wasn't so long. I've seen him sometimes just loading for 20 seconds straight to the Nether. And always just, come on, computer, please work. Moment.
And Malin hits the starter.
Malin hits the starter. He was throwing his eye before to just ensure he has hit his stronghold with calculator, and there's
Nice.
a portal room 0 eye actually, but only 1 break, so he's gonna be all right without any problems. That's gonna be a 30th minute. Oh, the end entrance. It's not 0 cyclable. That was a joke. Thank you very much. That was bad. That was just bad. Okay. That was bad.
That was a very nice one-shot 6-room linear stronghold there. So I don't think Ficus will have an issue navigating the stronghold either. That was a pretty easy to nav stronghold, yeah.
And is Malin gonna use oh, he's not gonna use the Polish half-bow strat? Come on, man.
No, automatic half-bow.
Polish, not my half-bow. Cancel it.
I left in your half-bow because it's so much more consistent than ground half-bow.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's just more consistent, and if you're good at doing it at the ground, it's still okay, but just risk a lot, and Ficus is also risking a lot, been hit a lot of times, but we remember that he has a golden apple from his pyramid, so he's gonna be alright. And the Blaze, hello Blaze, just came to him. Deliver a package. So Ficus gonna be alright. 12 HP actually on his side. He doesn't even have time to mine the bottom of this spawner floor, just because how fast they are spawning. But yeah, 3 rods actually already. But remember that to get to 7 rods, there's a long journey. And
I wonder if they're planning on doing Blaze.
Oh no, Malin, no, he's not gonna be debated. He's gonna have a perch right now, and just gonna see him finish the dragon. He has a lot of bets. Not good hits, but now he's gonna be doing a job here. Oh. No, the dragon actually destroying his bear, and it doesn't look good for him.
Let's hope this bed kills the dragon here.
Is he gonna just let the dragon fly away? No, he's gonna try to do the bed, and it's gonna be good.
Oh no!
Just a few HP on the dragon. It's gonna be a 1-minute tireless or something like that, because he has to destroy the remaining crystals here, and I think he destroyed 7 so far, maybe 6. So these 2 caged ones plus 1 at least somewhere up. So yeah, that's gonna be
the highest tower.
And I
nice, and they hit it.
The dragon's gonna actually east-west perch for him right now.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, I believe they should be able to finish it off right here.
Look at this, just gonna bow him down before it even perch. Please don't die from here. From the fire. No, he's gonna be alright. Dragon's not hittable from this.
It's able to reach.
No way, he's not able to reach. No way, he's gonna die. No, he's gonna die. How is this possible? Oh my god! It's so scuffed for him. And he's gonna go all the way back to the end.
God.
But it's the worst case scenario. The dragon is just so too high for him to reach, and when he jumped up, the dragon's just gonna yeet him and actually hit him twice. And that's gonna be a good message for feinclap. Actually, that could be their comeback here, because Malon has to go all the way back to the stronghold. The good thing is that all of the crystals are gone, so he doesn't have to worry about it. He doesn't have to worry about getting another bed to just finish off the dragon, because he has his axe. So it's not a bad thing, but yeah, the death this way, he died 3 times, I think, this match.
I believe so, yeah. Once to the Iron Golem, once to Blazes, and this third time to the dragon.
Yeah, I had this thought before this match that even though Ficus is less skilled objectively, he has a worse PB than Malon, obviously, the Ficus is actually being quite consistent throughout this match. He didn't die, he's still on a good health, he's been reacting to these situations pretty good, and his Blaze Path is well, decently executed, while Malon was just dying 3 times. Once in the village, okay, the golem incident, it happens, but another time in the nether, now in the end. And we've seen that he didn't respawn immediately, which just shows us that he was pissed off. He wasn't happy about his death and the timeless, and yeah. Hopefully he's gonna make it to the end again and gonna finish it up.
The Magnificent Three are still definitely in the lead here. Since Malin has the pearls, Fika still has to trade for pearls, break the Dark Oak logs, triangulate to the stronghold, and kill the dragon. While Malin just has to basically just walk over into the end and axe the dragon to its death.
Yeah, just walk into the air, just touch the dragons a few times actually, and it's dead. So it's gonna be a couple of minutes. It was a far away travel, so it's gonna take some time. But again, Ficus is gonna also have to travel to this location again, so it's gonna be similar.
Yeah, this does mean that if the Magnificent Three were to make any sort of if they were to make another blunder that cost them minutes, then I think it's possible to see some sort of comeback for feinclap team.
It is possible for
sure. If they play consistently.
It is possible for sure, and as we can see, actually, Ficus is lost. He can't find his nether portal for some reason, but now I think he's gonna spot it? Where was his portal? He doesn't see it. Oh, doesn't look good actually. I mean, in worst case scenario, you can just die and go back to the nether and just collect your items and go back to the overworld. But yeah, he found his portal, was in a kind of hidden spot for him, but it's all good. He's gonna finish the nether split. Pretty good time considering these raids. It's not gonna be a bad leave. And he has even 8 rods. I don't recall if there was a cleric in a village, so I don't know if he's gonna use his blaze rod just to get his brewing stand. I think there was a cleric actually, so he's gonna be fine.
Yo, La Room MC gifted a tier 1 sub to both Rila and Rediban.
Yay!
Let's go.
White people happy moment for sure.
Alright,
Thank you very much, man.
Fika starting their Dark Oak log explosions here.
That's right, and Malon's gonna try to hunt some animals for his food, because he has none actually. He has 1 bed, probably. I don't know if maybe he just killed sheep. Yeah, he killed sheep and crafted a bed. Now what happens? So he can actually sleep off the night, which he's not doing right now for some reason. I would like to sleep right now in his shoes, because you have low food, low HP. You don't want to be killed by some annoying skeletons or something like that. But yeah, the proper priority is to get back to the stronghold for him, so That's gonna be something he's gonna focus on, and Fika's gonna be focusing on just obliterating this beautiful ancient forest, which is kind of sad moment, but not in the Minecraft community, not in the Minecraft speedrun community.
Just take advantage of the environment. Just degrade it.
Actually, with this death, Malon could be reuniting with his horse.
Oh, true. We'll see if he finds his horse.
It is possible. We know there's an ocean nearby, but if you just see his horse once again, that's gonna be a really nice story. He's taking other path actually, so I don't think he's gonna find his horse. So I'm gonna go to the sad mode right now. Yeah.
Fika's crafting extra TNT. Yeah. Smart strat.
Yeah, that's a good strat. We've seen that Malon also crafted it. He got 11 TNT, so it means that he blew up 1 TNT somewhere before his forest shenanigans. Or maybe just crafted 2 because didn't have enough sand for it. And Fika's just know he has enough wood already blown up, so the last one's not gonna be the most optimal one. But he doesn't need it actually, so he's gonna be alright. Just collect all of his wood, and you're gonna see a village split for him pretty soon. While I'm traveling through a swamp, I don't remember swamp actually. Maybe because he just sidetracked a little bit before when he was triangulating his stronghold.
Yeah,
Be the
perhaps.
case here. Yeah, the good thing about it that even if he died, he's still in a good position. If we consider that the dragon is almost killed, all of the crystals are gone, so not gonna be this hurtful for him when he just enters the end. And if I remember correctly, the end was it was a cage end, so it's gonna be just dig up for him. He doesn't have to like bridge.
Yeah, it doesn't need to get blocks beforehand, and
actually there's a village, so it's a nice thing. Oh my god, I'm looking at Fika's screen, never mind. I was like, oh, Malon fired a village! And wait a minute, if he didn't have any bread, where's the bread coming from? Yeah, so that's a Ficus, that's another portal here. And actually pretty smart from Malon, he's using water to head down to the stronghold and get down on health, apparently. He still has a lot of food, so he can regen all of this damage he just took. Actually, an ender pearl in the chest. But he's not gonna take another one. Okay, nice. Dude. 2 ender pearls in 2 different chests. But yeah, he has bread, so that was just foreshadowing from me. And he's gonna re-enter the end. It's gonna be 42-minute re-entering the end from his side. But as we can see, the damage on the dragon is still there. It's gonna be all right. He just has
all the crystals should be down.
Turn. Yeah, should be all right. The dragon is just continuing his schedule, flying around, minding his own business. And Malon just looking at his death plays. That was so hurtful to watch. It's always so hurtful when we can see that top players just die in this kind of way.
And I wonder if they're able to finish it off with the arrow.
It's possible. Yeah, he's gonna. Probably. But the dragon is already circling the tower on east-west, so it's gonna be searching pretty soon, but
yeah, probably faster to just take it out right here if they have plenty of arrows.
Yeah, if you hit actually the dragon, which was moving around, it was hard to hit actually. But it's gonna be a bow finish. Come on! Yeah, it's gonna be a bow finish from Malon. So finally we have 1.14 player finishing his run, and that's gonna be the start for Hofik to finish out the match right here, and I'm gonna say it. Hovik is much more less likely to die here just because he's one of the best Polish players on 1.16 ever. I'm gonna say it openly. And the chance for Hovik to just mess something up is really low. I think he's on a good form right now, so it's gonna be verified pretty soon. As we can see,
definitely a pro runner for both 80% and AA. I believe they were on world record pace a couple of times. Maybe like they had like a 333 run without Thunder. So that was very cool to watch.
Yeah, he had a really good attempts, but without the Thunder a couple of times.
Yeah.
So a really good AA player, which indicates that he's very, very good with equipment management, because that's a skill you need for all advancements, speed runs. But that now we are seeing RSG, and as we can see, there's a blacksmith at the beginning, which gives us actually only 2 iron. I don't remember if Golden drops 4 or 5 iron, but I think it's gonna be 4 maybe. So I'm not sure where's gonna be the last iron for Hovik to enter the Nether without a need to. Oh no, it's gonna be 5 iron. Okay, so he's gonna be all right with this. I don't know if he spotted his Nether entry already. Probably not, because he
going to Quick Pro, likely to search for that lava pool, the intended entry.
He's gonna try to search. Actually, there's another village, and there's a
temple.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay, and there's still no lava pool inside. So I wonder where it is, actually. And Hovik's wondering the same thing here. Where is my lava pool?
Yeah, not the best terrain to look around for the lava pool here, especially with the hilly terrain. Could also be in a savannah, and we may never know.
That's interesting, because you should be able to see a lava pool from your village or your spawn or somewhere in between, but it's not a case on this seed, actually. Maybe he missed it just by 1 pixel, or he just can't find it. I wonder what he's gonna do, if he's just gonna try to enter the other way, maybe the ocean way, or just try to go back and look from the village again. But I think he's committed to the ocean, which is not this good. But as we can see, there's a kelp floating on in this ocean, so it's probably an entry for him right now, right here. If it's gonna be an entry, I don't see any magma actually, but I think Hofix can see it. No, that's a cave. That's just a ravine, so the only good option here is just dig down and just hope you can find it, because going back to the village is not an option anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig straight down here. The C counter's looking low, but let's hope that we hear the subtitles for lava pops.
Yeah, just listening and looking at lava pops. Were some bubble wheels, so probably he's gonna find them. He lost them right now. There's some water, and there are some magma right here. There should be some lava. There is some lava, so he's gonna be all good. The nether portal building's not gonna be the fastest here, but it's gonna happen, so he's gonna be all right. On the other hand, Fikas is still traveling to his and stronghold destination, and he's gonna be pretty close, because we remember actually the swamp from Malon's perspective, not so far ago.
Yeah, Hofik's still planting the lead here. As long as they don't make any blunders or mistakes, they should be able to guarantee their victory for this match.
That's right, but we know one thing about this tournament, that the players have no idea about the progress of the enemy team. That could take a lot of pressure for them, because yeah, Malon has some problems with his version, and now Hofik would like to at least try to get a as fast run as he can possibly have, not taking any precautions, just to try to be as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true
the
as
speed
well.
bridging here. Oh no, he's too stressed to speed bridge actually.
So playing
Yeah,
it safe.
that's the thing. When your teammate die and just perform this way, it's gonna also affect you apparently. So you just not wanna risk it, not gonna send it and just crack your way into the bastion. Actually, as we can see, it's not a bastion, it's actually a fortress right here, and I wonder if the bastion is close enough to just go for it, or is it gonna be a fortress first? I see a spawner here, so it is gonna be a fortress first. For Hofik right here, it's a good decision because he's obviously it's on the way, literally. This blaze spawner, so it's a good choice from his side, and Fikas is 50 blocks actually away from Stronghold, if I can see correctly. He's using a Ninja Brainbot to ensure his Stronghold location right here. And he's gonna know that he's... It was on this... Oh, it's not 50 blocks, but a couple more, but... It's gonna be really close, this Stronghold. So he's gonna know about it. And he's gonna dig down, yeah. It was actually 50 blocks, so... Mathematics caught up with me, actually. There's a Hoglin for Hofik, just hiding in a spot that the Blaze Rod can actually fall down. And there's actually another Blaze Spawner for Hofik. It's not gonna be a double spawner because they are too far away from each other, but still a good option to just activate second cycle from second.
Yeah, unfortunately they were unable to blaze bed since they didn't grab any beds from the village, but Havik still had that golden pick that he could use to mine out the spawner, so there we go.
There's this Hoglin just waiting for the player, and I hope there wasn't a blaze drop for him. No, there wasn't a blaze drop. Look at this Hoglin, he's just waiting for him. Just come here, Mr. Hofik. And as we can see, Fikas finding his portal room. He's been having some problems. Oh my god, he's gonna stay alive and he's gonna have a good play here. Not dying, of course. Low on health, but he has food to regenerate this. And on the other hand, also a lot of food for Hofik. He's been hit by a skeleton and by a blaze right now with a melee, so he's gonna be careful with that. But it's gonna be alright. It's not a good rates either on 1.16, as we can see. It's 3 rods only.
Did we see arrows on Ficus's screen?
I don't know. We can see obviously water and lava, so it's gonna be obsidian one cycle. There are arrows, but is there a bow? I don't think so. He can craft a bow.
Yeah, they can craft a bow, yeah. So, but they're going to high roll for north-south ground bridge here.
Yeah, and high roll here on a tournament scenario isn't the best option. He can actually craft another bed, I think, but he's just gonna high roll on 5 bed, which can be pretty dangerous on 1.14, not gonna lie.
1.14 dragons are still lagging.
Yeah.
So much more difficult to hit that 4 or 5 bed compared to later versions like 1.16.
I don't think even on SSG the players are going for 4 beds here. But we know for sure that Fika's going for a quick purge from his side without a half bow, and now the most important time, it's a good kite for him, very good first bed, the second not this good. The dragon just turn around, but is it gonna be enough? It should be enough. He can axe him down.
As long as they're able to axe it down.
Could be done, it could be done, it should be done. From Fika's point of view, just barely.
Nice.
One more hit and it is done. Good job on Fikas. Barely winning out this pair. That was really hard because Dragon just swinged and was just turning his head in the wrong direction. Now the Fikas has finished his version, and as we can see, it doesn't look so bad for a rain right now. It's still a very, very big a very, very good advantage from the Magnificent Three, because Ficas is leaving the fortress, going for a Bastion right now. So, without any mistakes, Hovik should be able to finish out pretty easily his version. But as we can see, everything can happen, and we can still believe in the Rain, in a chance of a comeback. But Havik's just not gonna risk anything. He's just gonna play it as safe as he can possibly play it. It's gonna be a Treasure Bastion. It's not a good Bastion, not a good Bastion entry, maybe I'm gonna say, because it's so buried. But gonna enter it, and he's gonna try to find this little bridge.
I'm assuming this is asynchronous gameplay by Rain or something here. So that is why they're still able to chat well during the stream. I believe they were marked as unavailable, but fortunately they're able to spectate the match here. So
it's actually gonna be, wow, that's a really skilled player, right? He can actually chat and play at the same time. I'm surprised. But yeah, hello, Mr. or Mrs. Rain. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm bad at people calling everything about them, so don't be mad at me. I don't mean anything.
Pronouns are hard. It's okay. Ooh, Ninja Brain route for Hofik.
And what is this going on here? Is Rain just finished the game right now? Or is it a quick splice? It's a splice to spice up some things, right? Obviously. And Ficas having some problems in his Bastion. There's a Hoglin. There's a Hoglin. Once again, a Hoglin just want to get some piece of a Hofik. What is this pathfinding for this Hoglin? Oh my god! Actually, Hoglin's just being a better enemy than a dragon in this game, apparently. And Hovik's doing a Ninja Brain route, so it's gonna be a little bit slower, but much more safer than Boomer or Crook's route. So
much more safe and consistent. I believe it's the route that's often used whenever runners do half-hard hardcore, because it's possible that you don't take any damage while getting the pigs into the pit. So
that's
very nice, consistent route, very good for tourneys.
I didn't see any obsidian in the first double chest, but there is some obsidian for Hovik right now. It's 13 obsidian. I hope that he's gonna have enough for 20 obbies, so just to ensure his double travel here, because that was a pretty far away Bastion, not gonna lie. I guess he's in a good coordinates to just build a portal right here for his travel. I'm gonna assume this. And yeah, he's gonna mine another golden block just to trade more gold to have.
Yeah, hopefully we get 20 obsidian on Hofik's end here. Grabbing these backup gold blocks. I believe there's one more gold block that Hofik hasn't mined yet. There it is.
Yeah, I am a little bit confused what happened here on a feinclap perspective, actually.
Oh, Rain had Tayson was trying to set up for. Oh, sorry, you can talk. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so actually we were told that we're just gonna compare the RTA at the end. We know that it's not a. It's been actually, I think, 3 minutes maybe behind right now, so it's all good. We're just gonna see a little bit of delay here. And Hovik has a lot of fire resist. It's a very convenient thing to have after your fortress split, for sure. He's 19 obsidian actually, and I was actually wrong. He's really close to his starter nether portal, so.
Tayson, I didn't know that you were muted on stream. That must have been so awkward on stream. Just me saying sorry and then it's just utter silence. Oh boy. Well,
We,
Havik
we're just hearing voices, okay, from beyond. It's okay. It happens. But Hovik is just Crintic is he gonna just blind because he says 9 obsidian right now. It's 9
Yeah,
obsidian
only got
curse.
19 obsidian. Oh no. Let's hope that he gets a good blind here. In that case.
He's just trying for a blind. Probably just used up all of his gold in this bastion. Just didn't want to go to lower treasure because why? He should.
Plenty of pearls in case he needs to travel quite a bit to the starter though. So
Yeah,
shouldn't be
24
too big of
pearls.
an issue.
Now 10 pearls left, so could be all good. Now he has to just triangulate his stronghold position, which is gonna be possibly not far away. We never know, it could be 100 blocks, it could be 1000 blocks. We're gonna see in a moment how much of an angle change it is gonna be. He's gonna just make his way through this ocean, because he doesn't need to measure the second eye just because he's not prepared for a double travel right now. Good
And there's
raid.
the intended nether entry for the 1.16 seed. It was in a savannah, not in a desert. So that's why Havik has some issues finding the lava pool.
Oh, okay. That explains actually everything. And it's gonna be much faster entry than Hofik, so that's a good thing if they want to come back, but still. Even with the worst blind, Hofik is still in a winning position right here, so it's gonna be hard to lose right now for the Magnificent Freebird.
How did
Why is it a
yeah, why did Rain only get 6 iron instead of 7 that Havik did?
It's a very good
Are
question.
golems not standardized? Like, are golem drops not standardized?
What?
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no way. That's actually that's really unfortunate. I don't like this mechanic at all. With golem not being standardized, but yeah, that is how it is played here. It didn't take him this much of a time to light his portal, so he should be alright with his entry. It was a good wood light from his side, so... But no, I think that Golem RNG should be standardized because there is a data bug that we have to install while playing 1.16, so I have no idea what happened actually.
Hey, that's weird.
Maybe he just didn't install his Golem RNG pack. Or maybe an old one? I have no idea. So, pretty sure it's not an organizing fault, probably a player fault, which is unfortunate, but this kind of things happen to all of us. So he should just enjoy the game right now. He's doing some kind of speed breach with slabs, which I really like. Really good play here, and that's gonna be probably again fortress first from this player, or he's looking at a bastion, right?
Yeah, the terrain isn't looking too good. Probably heading in the other direction for better terrain.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
there
the
we go.
terrain.
Yeah.
There's a much better terrain, so it's gonna be a bastion first, probably for this player. It looks like
Oh, and
it.
that's a fortress right next to the bastion. So perhaps I wonder what made Havik need to do fortress first for this
I think
seed.
just Hofik just picked a different terrain to get to the fortress, and he just assumed, okay, I see a spawner, so I'm just going to fortress first. This.
I see.
So that's not a bad approach. If you see a spawner right next to you, just gonna use it, because on the other way it's gonna be just a timeless and a bad play. But in this case, it doesn't look like a mistake to go to the bastion first, because it looked like a good terrain to go for it. So range should be fine. Doesn't have a lot of blocks actually. Only slabs I can see, so it could be dangerous to navigate this bastion right now. It's good use of slabs. I really like it, but
perhaps the intended.
Where are his blocks? Okay.
Yeah, perhaps it's intended. The intended gameplay for this seed by the seed testers was likely to do home portal educated in that case. Seeing that the spawner was pretty close to the original portal, and seeing
Oh,
that he didn't
look
get
at
enough
this
obsidian.
knife
Oh
from
boy.
Hoff. Oh my god, it's actually insane that you just enter the second or third room in the stronghold. You can just see the portal room from the side actually. So he's gonna enter the end finally. Last player of the Magnificent Three in the end, trying to finish up his gameplay. And not gonna lie, he's gonna take another death to just give feinclap any chances right now.
As a reminder for the viewers, the asynchronous gameplay is slightly out of sync. I believe it's around 2 or 3 minutes behind from where the gameplay should be. So technically, Rain should be at this point in time be traveling to the fortress. But either way, Hoppick is definitely still in a commanding lead here.
That's right, he's setting up his anchors actually. Not doing Havo probably without a bow or crossbow. Yeah, he has arrows but no crossbow in his inventory, so he's just gonna pray for a good perch right here. His 4-bet, 2 anchors, so it shouldn't have any problems with his end fight. And is it gonna be a perch? It's gonna be a perch! Very quick perch with a half bow, so we're gonna see if he's gonna finish up the job. Pretty good first crystal. The second one is also very good. The third bet and the fourth, and it's gonna be enough. And the Magnificent Three is gonna take the match after 1 hour and 30 minutes match. It's gonna be theirs. And GG's, good job from their side. And I don't think that feinclap, even with 20 obsidian, could be close enough to take the match. We're gonna wait a little bit probably just to ensure that it's gonna be all right, but
Yeah, looks like
we have the info that if they finish fast enough, the Magnificent Three is gonna be winning team, and they finished fast enough. So yeah, spoilers. It's not gonna be the case. Rain's not gonna do any top 10 speedrun right now. It's gonna be Magnificent Three with a win. Wow, that was quite a match, not gonna lie.
that was quite a match.
A lot of things were happening here.
A lot of issues with Nova's P1.9 run, Malin's 1.14 run. Definitely was fun to watch and fun to commentate.
It was a really good match. Unfortunately, we've seen some deaths from Nova's side and from Nalan's side, but either way, it was still a very good match from both our teams. I think even without that, they should be pretty happy with their performance right here. And if anybody's gonna try to have an interviews, maybe some Polish people gonna join here, maybe some feinclap people. Probably we're gonna see both of them. But yeah, it was a good match. I really liked this match. The seeds weren't easy. I mean, the beginnings of the seeds were easy, but then in the Nether and later on, it turned out to be pretty hard. The Nether in the 1.16 wasn't the easiest, just because of the terrain. I think you had to breach, you had to navigate through walls, so it was really interesting to see players do that.
Yeah, having exposed fortresses like we saw in both pre-1.9 and 1.14, that makes the police fight definitely much more difficult and dangerous.
Yes, and hello the runners, welcome back. GG's to the Magnificent Three for winning the match. And yeah, guys, let's begin with the winning team, I think. What do you think about 1.7 Lucking Toast? And Nova, your mic, thank you. That was pretty painful, but it's okay. What do you think about 1.7 seed, Toast?
That seed was really easy.
Did you have any problems with the seed at any point?
Maybe the Nether, like the spawner was a bit, you know, if a blaze would have hit me there, I would have probably fell and died. So that was kind of monka.
Yeah, and actually that will happen to Nova in the Nether, because yeah, Do you want to tell something about
Okay,
Iran?
this is hard copium, but in my defense, what am I supposed to do? Yes, I probably shouldn't have gone for that blaze there, but when the first blaze spawns, not just outside of the spawner, but and don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming anybody for this. This is stuff that you can't standardize. This is just this version being brutal and unforgiving, and this yes, I am coping, but like those strays and the wither skeletons and there's that gas there was that gas in the first run through, like sometimes there's just not much you can do, and so one of those deaths of mine was preventable for sure. That was my mistake. The other two were not, and I'm just shocked that I finished it because I had to. Because I don't know if I don't know how obvious it was, but I accidentally entered the end. That was an accident. I forgot that.
Yeah, I saw someone mention it in chat.
Yeah, I forgot that if you stand on the edge of the end portal and place last eye, it'll just put you in, and sometimes you'll fall into the void. Fortunately, that didn't happen, but and then there's this glitch where like you saw me placing like 4 crafting tables because I couldn't because I couldn't like after crafting once, like after I craft some items, obviously I'm gonna check on the dragon because I don't want to get sent to Wichita by it. So like and then Rain from wherever they are, they get let in they get let in the VC, and I hear this voice saying Nova Crouch, that'll fix it, and I'm like, who's this? Because I've heard their voice once before, one time when they did on my stream, and so I'm like, it's a bit late considering I already placed 4 crafting tables and crafted everything, but you know what, I appreciate it, but I have a bit of PTSD from that match because I'm sure it's happened before because this is like the oldest RSG category. But
it was really painful to watch this, and we were just screaming to the screen.
Yeah.
Just
I've never seen
somebody tell crowd, right?
Yeah, I've never seen anybody have to craft everything and organize the inventory tables? In the end. Yes, I've never seen anybody have to do that. I'm sure it's happened, but that combined with the glitch, I've never seen anybody have to craft all their stuff and get their hotbar organized and all that stuff. Well, in the end,
that was really chaotic. That was really chaotic and for sure.
Them.
Really chaotic and for sure. But you managed to do it. You managed to finish out the game, which was really good to see, considering even RNG problems you had in this run. So that was really.
There's some stuff there's some stuff that like no data pack is gonna fix, nothing like that, because it's just not.
Yeah, that's how the Minecraft is created, and that's how we just play this game. And that's just part of the game. We can't just fight it. We can just accept it and just play it out. And that's how we do it. And we're gonna move on to 1.14. And what you gonna say, Marlon, about it? I know that you're gonna say that you're pissed about your gameplay, but what actually happened?
Well, the seed was great. Let's start with that. The seed was absolutely great. I had an abundance of TNT I could use freely, and everything was in close proximity. The forest was just great. I could have easily done the trade with just 7 TNT if I did it right, but well, I hate this version, honestly. Not many people know that, but the blaze AI is just weird on 1.14. Like, they fire without any clear. On any other version, they like have a timer where they would, after they stop seeing you, they would like count 3 or something seconds, and then they will start firing. On 1.14, they sometimes just act like they never stopped seeing you and they fire immediately. So that's why I died mostly. They like, it's extremely weird. And well, then I forgot I had TNT in the end, and I could have finished the dragon that way.
Oh, you had TNT left over. We didn't notice it.
Yeah. The funny part was that Halfik was talking with me, and he was watching my stream with delay, and
Oh, no.
I managed to die before he reminded me that, well, I have TNT in my hotbar.
That was really unfortunate, actually. That was
Well, but
unfortunate, but we were able to finish it out. It took some time, of course, but the good thing that you had already destroyed all the crystals, right? That was the good thing about it.
the dragon never healed.
So yeah, I think Fikas, you're gonna agree that was a good seed, 1.14. How did you like it?
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty decent seed. The one thing I kind of played badly was, yeah, the blazes gave me a hard time. I think the drop rate was below average, right? Took me
Yeah,
a
well, it
while
was
to get the
Yeah,
rods.
yeah, it was below average for sure. I put
And
like 18 places.
I think I almost died once as well. And I lost my portal. I forgot we started like really high up and went down for the fortress, so I lost like a minute to try and find my portal again.
Yeah, we've seen this, and actually that was, I think, the biggest time loss in your match.
Yeah.
And
If not for that, I could have started trading sooner, like a minute at least. So
probably a minute, yeah. So it was not a big of time loss, but I'm gonna say that end fight of yours with 5 beds and the dragon just turning around, that was really good
yeah.
executed.
The travel was okay. I mean, there was some ocean, right? Stronghold was. I think I
Yeah, but
got the
the
portal room like
stronghold
pretty
was-
much instantly, and yeah, the end fight was pretty lucky that I managed to get enough damage. I think I was like last hit with my axe, right?
Yeah, you didn't use the bow, right?
Yeah, I
In your
forgot.
match.
I kind of
You forgot to
forgot.
buy it.
I just got more pearls so I could pearl travel. I think that kind of paid off, but
Okay, I think you could have just crafted your bow because there were a lot of strings in your inventory, but yeah, if you forgot about it, you're just not gonna think about it in a tournament,
yeah,
right?
I mean the dragon perched pretty quickly as well, so
Yeah, that was a good fact. So GG's for both of you on this version. I'm not playing 1.14 a lot, but I also knew that was a pretty good seed. The village being almost inside a dark oak, that was pretty nice to see. And there we come to the 1.16, and we don't have 1.16 players actually here. So I'm just gonna say that it was. I like the seed from seeing it, and I think the biggest difficulty here was just the terrain in the Nether, when you have to breach or find your way around the lava and these trees, and the terrain was just not easy to navigate. And as we can see, the Hovik just went to the fortress first just because of it, and the other player just went to the bastion first. So both just find another ways to do it, and I don't know if you can just say something for your teammates, but I think that was the case. That was the hardest thing. And actually, Malin, what happened to Hovik? He didn't just get his 20th obsidian and he just blinded, or he
Yeah, he mined all the backup gold and he
oh, he
didn't
mined
get 20
all.
obsidian.
Okay, so
Was there supposed to be 20 obsidian? Because he like
I
gave some gold to piglins on his way up, and he never
I
checked if
don't
they dropped.
know. Probably with all of this backup, it could have been 20, but I'm not gonna say for sure. I don't know
Yeah,
about the RNG on the seed.
The travel was okay. It was mostly ocean, so and he needed he needed beds anyway because he didn't grab any from the village, so he had to find sheep.
Yeah, we've seen ships on the way actually. Uh,
Also,
were you guys considering actually going back to the origin portal just to do a double travel?
No, he had to bridge like very awkwardly and boat down, so that wasn't really an option because he'd have to mine like 50 blocks just to get back up there.
Okay, so
So
again the
we
terrain
thought
just negated it. Okay.
yeah. We thought it would be just better to full send it and run 2,000 blocks.
Yeah, I think that was a good risk to take on a tournament, right? If it's too complicated to
I
get
mean,
back to your portal.
we were sure we were behind after my run, so we just had to go as fast as we possibly can. We thought you guys were finishing, so there was no time to like double back.
Yeah, so but the case was you were actually the whole match in the lead, The 1.7 on a feinclap team wasn't so fast, so you guys were still pretty safe with your match, and Hofik not making any mistakes. It was just an easy finish from your side. So GG's to you, the Magnificent Three, the Polish Polska Górą team, of course. I had to say it, and GG's to feinclap
said
to taking a good match here. And yeah, do you want to say anything at the end?
I think you said everything.
Yeah, I think
E_wag.
yeah, you carried the post-match interview. I didn't have to say anything.
Yay! I carried something in my life. Let's go.
You carried everything,
So
bro.
I'm gonna thank you everybody for watching this. It's not gonna be the end for today. There's gonna be a little bit over in 2 hours break right now, because on 7 p.m. EST or midnight UTC, there's gonna be a match of Infium Feinberg Molly G versus Solstice is Mexion Crystal. For sure, I said at least one name not correctly, but forgive me because I'm just a humble commentator here. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I hope we're gonna see you in 2 hours on another match. And I'm gonna say you're not gonna like to miss it, because yeah, the Feinbergs in the team, it's gonna be always an interesting match. So thank you for watching and have a good night.
See you guys in
Oh,
2
yeah.
hours.
GG. See ya.
Yep. Take care.
Alright, we rated. So yeah, thank you so
Yay.
much to commentators and runners. GG's to both team. Y'all played great, and
GG's.
you're good to go.